Hello, beautiful soul. If you're seeing this, you have aligned with this really beautiful, powerful energy, and you are about to receive. They're showing me a ton of codes that are going to assist you in clearing out any specific thoughts that are keeping you in a stuck vibration. So, this specifically does have to do with love and how you view love around you, in the world, in yourself. And there's going to be some cognitive dissonance as you begin to notice that different people have different soul contracts. So your friend or your family member is going to have a very different soul contract in what you're learning compared to maybe a romantic connection. So they're emphasizing that you're on a very unique journey because you're awakening in a very profound way to that you are not your name, your age, your occupation. You have a higher level of consciousness that you're awakening to, that your guides are going to kind of push you into so that you can reset and restart. They're literally showing me this swirling energy. And this also includes light codes. It's a swirling energy putting you into expansion, heart expansion, consciousness expansion. And you're going to realize that you can have a do-over with your consciousness. You're going to have a do-over with your soul contracts because you're no longer on autopilot. You're literally leaving that behind. The version of you that felt like it needed to be in this routine, in this way of life to survive, you're no longer surviving. You're opening up to your inner wings, your butterfly. You're about to soar. You're about to come into a really beautiful sense of balance and creativity. Balance meaning you know how to balance your masculine and your feminine, and you're honoring everything that you've been through. Therefore, you can forgive it much more easily. Forgiveness isn't about someone doing something right or something wrong, or you doing something right or something wrong. It has to do with letting that energy out of your field so you can raise your vibration to more easily let in this awakening. And awakenings are different for everyone. You do need to make the effort to let go. Yeah, exactly. Card for card, I love how this is all falling through. You are coming together. They're just showing me puzzle pieces coming together. You could feel drawn towards puzzles or art, but you definitely are beginning to take the reins of your mind and of your consciousness. This is a really beautiful but intense process. So you are no longer the mask of who you think you are. And you're letting the ego release and be more moldable. They're showing me clay. You actually playing with clay, pottery could be significant too. I'm also getting jewelry, diamonds. Like they're just giving me a fire of self-respect around you. Because when you respect yourself and you allow yourself to change your perspective of everything and remember that you are worthy just by existing, things are going to change in your life. Oh my gosh, I'm literally splitting the deck to someone who you're realizing finally that you were always enough. You are enough, and you always will be enough no matter what you're going through, no matter how much you create, how much you do, how much you produce. You are also making space for the recreation of you. And that's what they talk about in rebirth. But this is a much more open up level of that. So you could have gone through a rebirth already, but then you attach to that energy. And now you're opening up again to that when you believe you're enough, you can do anything. You don't expect things. You are okay whether you have something or you don't have something. And I also feel this is a message for creatives. If you're feeling called to get more creative, you believing that you're enough, whether you create or you don't create, that is enough. You are always enough because you're always linked intrinsically to the powerful energy of your creativity through your sacral. There's a sacral clearing. I'm also feeling that you could be going through just this massive expansion in how you receive downloads, how you receive messages. And this is a very specific collective. Whether you're creative or not, you can be creative in anything. You can be creative in law. You can be creative in writing. You can be creative in how you approach things. Like even the things and the tasks that do not require a creativity, but more of a formula, you can find some creativity in that. So no matter what your occupation, no matter whether you do creativity for a living, it's about how you creatively live your life, taking the road less traveled, being open-minded. And you could have grown up the black sheep, or you could have grown up with some kind of belief that you are not enough. So you need to dim your light to fit in, to follow, and to survive. But that uprooted your root chakra. So this is what happens. You uprooted this part of you that feels safety, feels individual, and feels strong in who you are. That root chakra is completely activating again. And that is also very closely linked to the next chakra, your sacral. So I wouldn't even say that this is a Kundalini awakening, but this is an awakening to self. This is an awakening to how you really feel. This is an awakening to, also I'm seeing 1, 2, and 4. So root, sacral, and heart. This is very exponentially expansive energy. I'm also getting the spirals being significant in sacred geometry and triangles. So change, power, shift in how you view your self-power. And no matter who you answer to, because everyone answers to something in their life, whether it's a personal calling or an outside calling, it's very interesting how this sense of purpose is trying to tie in with love and your sense of connection. I'm seeing Tantra. You could feel called to connecting with Tantra, creativity. So very specific things are getting mentioned through here, but it's all about how you take the effort to move through this phase spiritually and purpose-wise so that you can achieve this level of love and this vibration of greatness, of moving through love in a whole new way. You not doing things or agreeing to things or doing something. I'm seeing like some couples here or some dynamics where you agree to, this could be you, but situationships and you want a relationship, or someone having a very different hobby that goes against what you would normally do. There is something to say here about you don't have to agree to be someone you're not or fit a mold. I'm also getting this archetype of trophy wife or needing to be a full-time mom. And these are not bad archetypes. They are just neutral archetypes in this sense. You beginning to awaken to that you are much more than the role that you have played and you will play, because you are owning this power and creating your life. You could have been experiencing some codependency recently. Like you're breaking that pattern. Oh my gosh, yeah. So there's some red flags that you're gonna have to take a look at here. So in what ways do you not feel good enough? And comment below, I am good enough, if this is resonating with you. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is gonna be leading to separation. This is gonna separate you from what is not you. Oh my God, yeah. So this is not for those of you who are not ready to level up into this high vibration version of you that attracts miracles, love, deep sense of connection to who you really are and the best of the best in life. I'm getting hummingbird spirit. You are in alignment with this because you're ready to do the work. This is a very specific collective. You need to see that there are red flags here and you have to be willing to move through the separation. You have to move past you not speaking your truth, you pretending, and you do not need to depend on this person to validate you to get what you want in life. You do not need someone to fill in the blank, essentially, for you to shine in your highest vibration. Before the physical things come in connection with this specific relationship I'm seeing here, you do not need to pretend anymore. Let this be your sign. Anything that does not align with the real you, I'm seeing that fire in your belly. It's intense. It's very intense, very spiritually connected. Yes, exactly. Spiritual paths here causing for separation. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you and someone are not meant to be together, but you're done with this pattern. And they are saying to stay optimistic. This is going to lead to some really deep conversations, and you really acknowledging what you really, really feel it's real. Everything you're feeling is real. It's not delusional. You feeling this way, wanting to be bigger, wanting to grow, and open your mind, open your heart to the best of the best, that's requiring for you to do the inner work. And if you're feeling called to do the inner work, I have a very special Golden Cup retreat. It's this nourishing milk and honey of healing, of breaking through past identities in love and career. It was filmed with a very special group on the 222 portal. Of course, whenever you're seeing it, whenever you're doing it, it's aligned. It's just during the recording, that was the portal, very intense, very beautiful energy. I would highly recommend you check that out. I also do personal readings if you'd like to dive into the soul contract that you're dealing with at this time. And if this resonates with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe. It really helps this message get to who it's really meant for and to raise the vibration of Earth. All right. Sending you so much love and light. Have a beautiful day.